So for this, these are the four attitude or four things which are quite relevant in bringing the social harmony. And especially Saṅgaha Vatthu, if you go through the Pali term, then you will find that there are two terms here, Saṅgaha and Vatthu. Saṅgaha is enumeration. Vatthu means base or discourses or the stories. There are so many meanings of the word Vatthu, but here it is in the sense of base of bringing the social harmony. So Saṅgaha means that is the enumeration of the four attitude. And what are these four attitude? We are going to discuss in a brief manner. Some of the aspects which have been also discussed earlier also when we are discussing about the 10 Kriya and other things. So these are going to give the solidarity in the society, because we also see that Buddha, after preaching the first sermon at Rishipatan Mrigdao Saranath, he said that Bahujan Hitaya, Bahujan Sukhaya, Lokanu Kampaya, Thai, Dev Manusyanamti. That and he also says that Charat Bhikkhave Charikam, wander for the sake of the many welfare of many people, for the well goodness of the many people. So this shows the attitude that how Buddha thinks about the society. And here Lokanukampa, there are two terms here, Lok and Anukampa. Lok is here in the Lokoti Sansaro, Sansaroti Bhavshak Pampara. And Lok has been also defined that it is in the sense of arising and ceasing. In another way, Lok is the world that is which is appearing and which is disappearing. It is another name of, you can say, law of dependent originations, that everything which comes into existence or they ceases to be also. And in Mahabharata also it is said that Yam Kinchi Samudaya Dhammam Tam Nirodha Dhammam Tam Nirodha Dhammam Ti. That whatever there is the arising of thing, that is the cessation of that thing. So Lok is here in the arising and ceasing. That is the Lunjati Palunjati Athena Loko. So Anukampa is here in the sense of kindness, loving kindness, or here in technical sense, it is in the sense of compassion, karuna. So here compassion, that is the, you, if a person is in the state of suffering, how you can make an effort for eradication of suffering of others. This is called as Lokanukampa. That how you are. And Buddha also, after getting enlightenment, he said that Passami Loke Parimpandanam Pajam, that I see all the people of the world are suffering from the diseases and other things. Everyone is associated with Raga, Dvesa, Moha. So he thinks that not to preach anyone initially, but later on, at the request of Sahampati Brahma, he agrees to preach the first sermon at Saranath. So this is the story that how, for the sake of welfare of the society, he had given a term, that is the Saṅgahavatthu, that which gives the solidarity to the people. And they are namely, that is the Dāna, Sila, or you can say the good speech, and Dan is the generosity, and Piyavācā, that is the good speech also, and Atthacariyā, that is the useful conduct, that is the good conduct, and the last one is the Samānattatā, that is the equality, or showing equal treatment to the peoples. So Buddha was also in favor of equality to all of the people. And that is why in the Sutnipat he says that na jaccha hoti brahmano, na jaccha hoti vaslo, jaccha hoti brahmano, na kamuna hoti brahmano, kamuna hoti vasalo. that no one is Brahman by birth, but a person is Brahman by his actions or karma. So this is the, you can say. So these are the four things which are going favor for liberality, kind speech, beneficial actions, and impartiality. So these are four things which we are going to discuss in a very brief manner. So what is the Sangahavatthu? That it is the name of the doctrine or the thought in Buddhism that leads to happiness or bringing the social harmony so that people can live together happily in the society and can be useful to the working well also. We have seen also in Mahaparinibbana Sutta how Buddha says that there are 7 maleficent rules which Vajjayans or Vaisali people are observing. And since they are observing, the people of the Vajjayan, Vaisali country or state are observing these 7 maleficent rules, Sata Aparihaniya Dhamma, no state can overpower it, that is the Vaishali or Vajjayans. So these, for bringing the social harmony, he also gives the four, you can say, Saṅgahavatthu. It is also called in the another sense of the Charya. Charya is another term which is also available in Kamathan, which is practiced in the sense of Samadhi. And there are 6 types of temperaments. Temperaments are these are associated with raga, dosa, moha, vitaka, buddhi, and there is another one. There are altogether 6 types of temperaments. But these are the 4 attitudes which can bring solidarity or harmony in the society. So this is the Saṅgahavatthu that leads happiness to the people so that they can live together also. And Saṅgahavatthu are the basis of the unity or solidarity among the people also. This is another than this is the basis of sympathy, acts of doing favors, and principles of serving, virtues, making for group integration and leadership as well as following in divisions. Even in the monastery or in can say Sangha, in the Biharas, the monks and nuns are also observing these 4 types of attitude so that they can bring harmony or solidarity in Sangha also. And that is why Buddha talks about the leadership in the Biharas or in the monasteries. So these are the 4 which we are going to discuss in a very brief manner. Dāna, Piyavācā, Atthacariyā, and Samānattatā. These are the 4 things which we are going to discuss in a. We have already seen 10 meritorious deeds. The first was the Dāna. And when we are discussing about the seal, we had also discussed about the Dāna. Dāna is an act of generosity and it dispels the attitude related with not giving to someone. And it also removes the bad quality related with stealing the things from anyone that which has not been given to you. Adinna dana. So this is the it is also dispels the bad akusala dhamma related with the rag, nandi. So this is the dana, and we had discussed there are 3 types of dana. They are, you can say, poor dana, royal dana. So we have discussed so many. So this is the act of generosity or parting something to for the welfare of others. And in the monastery also, people are parting some of the things to someone. So this Dāna has been also considered as one of the best, because until unless you do not start Dāna, giving something to someone or parting yourself, that is a desire to take things from others. When until unless this desire is not being removed, you cannot move towards the seal, samadhi, or prajna. Or this Dāna also inculcates the other human values also, like seal, samadhi, the sila, and other meritorious deeds, which we have already discussed earlier. So we are not going to discuss another thing. And Piyavācā. Piyavācā means that is the speech which are very much dear to our ears, you can say. And we have already seen that what are the four types of wrong speech. In the Eightfold Path, we are having Samma Vacha, right speech. Right speech is the name of Musa Vada Bervani, Pisuna Vacha Bervani, Farusa Vacha Bervani, Sampalapa Bervani. Refraining from telling a lie, refraining from harsh speech, refraining from slandering speech, and refraining from ignoble speech. These are the four types of speech. So refraining from these four types of speech is called as Samma Vacha, that is the right speech. And this Piyavācā is the name of right speech, that how you can talk with people of the society. In the monastery, one monk can talk to other monk, junior monks or senior monks. So this brings, if you speak very calmly or very with normal attitude, without having any slandering or harsh speech or ignoble speech, this can build up your personality also. This can give an impression to the society also. And this society is developed, then nation is also developed. So in that way, this is the Piyavācā. And Atthacariyā. Atha means earth, Charya means that is the conduct. Charya, we have just discussed Rag Charya, Dosa Charya, Moh Charya, Vitak Charya, Buddhi Charya, and there is another sixth one. There are altogether 6 types of temperaments. These temperaments are related with the our Rag, Dosa, Moha, 3 immoral, and there are 3 moral also, like Buddhi Charya, Vitak Charya, and Saddha Charya. These are the 3. So altogether, there are 6 types of temperaments. Here, Atthacariyā is that your behavior. What are the behavior? It brings the solidarity or unity among the people of the society. So this is the useful conduct, how you are rendering service to the people of the society, how you are putting the things in a right directions. And if you go through the Samma Kamanto of the right is of the Eightfold Path, that Samma Kamanto, right action is Panati Pata Bermani, Adina Dana Bermani, Kamesu Niksachara Bermani. This is the name of this our Atthacariyā, that this is your behavior. And behaviors are also, if you go through the Visuddhimagga, Charya has been discussed in a very different manner. So here Charya, that how you have to behave properly with your seniors or juniors. So this is and this is mainly related with the curtailment of the physical and vocal misdeeds. It is another name of, you can say, seal. So whenever we are talking Samma Kamanto, it comes under the category of the seal. So here Atthacariyā is another sense that how you are. And if you go through the definition of the seal, you will find that seal has been defined as a Silanam Silam. That seal is the silana, that is the composing. Again, what is the composing or silanam? That samadhan upadharanam va. There are two types of silana. Samadhan, that is the coordination. So, what is the coordination? It has been said that Kai kam adinam susilya vasena avikapinitati. That it is in the sense of inconsistency with the good conduct by the way of moral actions, physical actions. So this is the name of our Atthacariyā. Atthacariyā is that how you are behaving, you are not making inconsistency in your good conduct. So kai kam adinam susilya vasena, by the way of the good conduct. This is called as Atthacariyā. And the next is Samānattatā. Saman means equal. Samānattatā means equality. So equality, we have also discussed that how you are making indifference to others. If you remember, we had discussed 4 types of Brahma Viharaj. That is the noble way of living. That Brahma Vihar is the noble way of living. That is the Brahmoti Setto. Setto means that is the excellent. Vihar is in the sense of living, noble way of living. They are 4 in number: Metta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upekha. If you remember, this Upekha is just like a full person who does not make any difference between the moral and immoral dhammas. Murhi Janesu Upekha. And the person who is full and who is indifferent, he does not make any distinction what is good or what is bad. So this is Samānattatā. Upekha is another name of the equality. So this is even Ambedkar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar also discusses this Upekha Bhav or Upeksha Bhav, equality, that he also talks about the equality. And in the Constitution of India, in the preamble of India, he has given equality as a more, you can say, important things. And regarding that, here Samānattatā, that you have to make an equal. There may not be any difference between the any caste, color, creed, or religion. On the basis of caste, color, religion, or creed, you cannot make any difference. And this is called as equality. Chattaro banna samsamahanti. All the people are equal. No one is inferior or superior. So this is Samānattatā, that how you are making equality and consisting impartial participation and behaving oneself properly in all the circumstances. In all the, you can say, situations, you have to behave equal with every person. So this is the Samānattatā. So these are the 4 factors which are called as Saṅgaha Vatthu. And this is Saṅgaha Vatthu is the doctrine which is discussed as a principle of Buddhism, and which brings a solidarity or unity among the people of the society. And again, what are these 4 things which we are going to discuss? And if you go through that, which we have given in the notes, I have given some of the things in a detailed manner. You can go. So this principle help us to have a firm mind also, and in addition, it also produces a admirableness and truthfulness. And Buddha also says that such cha gadhiti. These 3 things are important for bringing social harmony in the society. So this this principle, our Saṅgahavatthu, produce such, that is the Satyaness it gives. And this four Saṅgahavattu, the rule and the wage of the practice of the social development also. So if you apply these four things in our society, this will be also called as a one of the applied Buddhism also, that how the Buddhist doctrines are applied in our day-to-day life. So this Sangahavatthu can be applied for the social development also. For instance, like someone who gives charity or generosity, share some food for the earthquake victims, or you can say flood victims or other things. Again, Piyavācā or kind speech or good speech, if a person speaks nicely, not rude, and Atthacariyā, that is the good conduct or useful conduct, Atthacariyā, and these are going to help in other ways also, doing well, and this equality or Samānattatā, or even the equal treatment to keep the visiting them or sustainable recovery. So nowadays Buddhism also talks about the sustainability, that how there is a sustained application of the teachings of the Buddha. So how these four things like Dāna, Piyavācā, Atthacariyā, or Samānattatā, they are going to make equal treatment among the society. How the persons who are visiting you, you are making equal treatment to all. So these four things are needed for the bringing unity and solidarity in the society. And if you apply these things in our day-to-day life, we can bring social harmony as well as unity also. In Mahaparinibbana Sutta also, Buddha talks about the factors related with unity also. And this is Satta Aparihaniya Dhamma. Buddha says that there are 7 maleficent rules. So these 7 rules are that people assemble together weekly or fortnightly, and after assembling together, they can discuss their own problems and they can resolve the problems also. If there are some differences, they can remove their things, and making respect to the elders, and even the women are given security and they must be guarded by the people of the society. So this is one of the 7 maleficent rules. And the chaityas and the temples and the other, you can say, religious symbols must be protected and they must be given a place in the society also. And if any person who wants to migrate from one state to another state, he must be given a chance to enter that territory of the state, and his religion, what he is professing, that religion can be also protected. So these are some of the, you can say, maleficent rules, that how they can bring solidarity or unity among the among the people of the society. So in the same way, these are the 4, you can say, Saṅgahavatthu, that these are the basis of bringing the solidarity or unity among the people of the society. So if one follows the Dāna, Piyavācā, good speech, or Atthacariyā, that is the good conduct or useful conduct, and Samānattatā, that is the equality among all the people of the society, they can bring. So this is in a very brief manner. So these four Saṅgaha Vatthu we have discussed.